Alaska. Harsh, rugged, and wild. Join us as we follow two Aussie mates. What's up? And their cameraman.
I hit a curb.
Into some of the harshest, most remote locations across Alaska, to coming face to face with the locals.
How close are we to this thing?
This is what Alaska is all about.
As they thrash and smash their way across the state.
We're out. We're out of fuel.
Topped off with one of the biggest parties of all, 4th of July in Seward.
4th of July.
4th of July.
Yeah.
Brace yourself for one hell of a ride.
Coming up with the Aussie Dreamlivers, we hit the frozen glacial waters of Alaska's backcountry.
So we're cruising down the river, tells us how two ladies died right in a rock to our left. Things suddenly get real.
But is it all too much for our camera guy, Gimili?
All they've been doing is fart-assing around. Who knows what the hell they're doing.
Coming up on the Aussie Dreamlivers.
I think I've figured out the reason why we haven't seen bears. Just check this out. I'm just stepping off the road into the tundra, and this is possibly the reason why we're not seeing bears, because the tundra is like 5 feet or higher in some places. So maybe what we need to do is actually get out amongst it and find them. Maybe start going for hikes, going down cliffs. I'll be honest, I'm a bit nervous about wandering too far away from the van though, because what if I find a bear?
It's 1 o'clock in the morning, probably not your usual hiking time. Figure it's the best time to spot some wildlife. There could be bears, there could be moose, there could be caribou, could be wolves, there could be wild sheep,
Could be anything.
This is the same track that I've seen a bear chasing a moose on a YouTube clip right along this track, and we're walking down it.
I talk non-stop about finding grizzlies, but if I actually found one around here, I'd be freaked out of my mind. I don't even know what I'd do. I'm on edge just walking around this place. Miles from anything. No comfort of the van.
Jonny and his bear annoyer. He had his bear spray, which I must admit, there were a few times deep down that I was pleasantly happy that it was there. I wasn't sure what it was going to do, but it was there.
The RV is back in view, and we're still alive. No grizzlies have come upon us today.
Hello everybody, I'm Peacock, out here with Denali Raft Adventures. Got a great trip on the river today, Nenana River.
I'd never been on one of those big whitewater rafts before. I'd only done like a little canoe or a kayak or something like that. But this time, nice big whitewater raft.
Here and kind of pull
Look at that baby.
Push it, Johnny.
There it is.
Yummy. We were gonna be hitting some class 5 rapids later on. All the early stuff was just little 3s and 4s.
I won't lie, to start with, the rafting was kind of just steady rafts down a river. And then we hit the second run. And that's where, for a few moments, I'll admit, hitting some of those rapids, I was like, this is pretty big.
You could see big rocks hidden under the water, big standing waves coming back over. We were smashing into the water, thing was kicking back, waves going everywhere, and those dry suits weren't really warm when you got hit with the wall of water.
But Peacock was awesome. He got us through some rough turns, and you know, every time we'd go around a bend and there was a heap of rapids, he'd be like, this one's called the Widowmaker, this one's called the Jackhammer, and you knew when he yelled that out that there was some good rapids coming up.
So we're cruising down the river, and then Peacock tells us how two ladies died right in a rock to our left. And it's like, man, things suddenly get real.
And then all of a sudden, lost my footing, lost my grip. There I go, straight out the back. That was an interesting moment, hitting the water, the rush, taking a moment to get my head above water and a deep breath. But I figured Peacock, he looked like a seasoned veteran. I was sure he was gonna look after me. I was kind of upset that he didn't jump in and save me. No mouth to mouth. I mean, awkward.
If there is one thing I'm doing with my wife when I get one, it's taking her whitewater rafting in Alaska.
I'd like to thank y'all for coming rafting with us at Denali Raft Adventures. We had a great time having you. I hope you enjoyed being had.
We are at the Gorilla Fireworks stand on the side of some random highway with the Batmobile, double-decker bus,
But what do
a
you...
balloon, and most importantly, just over here, a giant pile of explosives. Hardcore pyro assortment. I just saw that too.
Even laying down the law wouldn't be too bad next to it. Just turned around because we lost the roof piece so we can see sky. So we're flying back down the road, hoping it hasn't been run over.
Someone will run over it. Some idiot will have hit it.
We found it. Luckily it hadn't been run over, sitting in the middle of the road.
Oh, they're right here. How on earth did they stay on here?
I suppose that I was sitting shielded by the wind. And we now have protection from the rain once again. We're back in the game.
I don't understand how these things happen.
We are back in the game.
Look at that. It's good as new. Even though it's been smashed by a car.
It does have a tyre mark across it, we're very lucky. World's most precious cargo, thankfully alive. Thankfully still alive. What happened? I hit the brakes and it flew off. Flew off the counter. It was upside down, sort of packed down there. Thankfully, this is some of the most precious cargo we've got. And it is thankfully still intact.
Pretty pumped, as you may or may not have heard already. My one big goal for Alaska is to ride a bear. Now people keep telling me it's way too dangerous to ride a real bear. I have jumped on a couple of stuffed animals and had some practice runs, but this appears to be as close as I am going to get. Just inside here, ladies and gentlemen, there is a bucking bear. Yes, you heard me correctly. It's not a bull, it's a giant mechanical bear. We're gonna get on that sucker and ride that thing to hell. Let's do this. This is it, guys. It sounded very exciting, and upon arriving we've discovered that it is not exactly happening. It's out of commission for the season. Apparently a gentleman earlier was riding the bucking grizzly, wrapped his legs around the head, and as the thing flicked backwards and forwards, threw him over the front, and his legs were so tight he's actually ripped the head off the thing.
That's the bucking grizzly.
Spin around.
Disappointed. Man.
Well, this sucks. There's no bear to ride.
No go. What are you gonna do?
Let's go hit Denali and find ourselves a real bear.
Find a real bear.
Screw it.
Let's do it. Johnny, get in the van. Stop farting around. We're going to find a bear. We're going to find a real one.
I think we've already gone to find a bear about 30 times.
Shut up. Get in the van.
This time we're gonna ride it though.
Next, the search for bears continues. But is Jonny taking it a bit too far?
I strapped some hot dogs on myself. Come on in, bears. Come on in.
Hey, if you've missed episodes of Aussie Dreamlivers Alaska, you can catch up on your favourite apps right now. And don't forget to take a look of Aussie Dreamlivers Texas. Aussie Dreamlivers Alaska and Aussie Dreamlivers Texas, now available to stream online now. And don't forget to give us a follow for bonus content.
I'll be honest. Oh, look at that. I love Alaska, but man, I'm getting sick of these mosquitoes. My legs are bleeding, my neck's bleeding. Man, I don't know how many bottles of mozzie spray we've gone through. Like bleeding from the leg. Oh, more. Look at that. Man, they're all over me right now. Look at that. Oh. Yeah, I love Alaska, but I will not miss these mozzies.
Every time I saw a warning, bears, or caution bears, or danger, don't enter bears, I was like, man, I've got to go in there, for one, because I wanted to see bears, but two, I was like, we are all dead. What did I see? Nothing. No animals. Zero. Not a surprise, when the Dreamlivers are around, the animals hide. Well, these guys just rocked up and they're like, see anything? I was like, nah. And they're like, there's a moose about a mile back.
Really?
A moose, right where we were, about a mile that way. When we were stopped, looking, saw nothing, and they have seen a moose. When you want to find bears in this country, sometimes you've got to take drastic measures. I decided I'm making those bears come to me. I strapped some hot dogs on myself. Come on in, bears. Come on in.
They smell good. Even I'm going to eat ya. Look at that, that one was a bit. There we go. Look at that.
Now let's do this.
This is good.
Hang on.
The lady's coming with dogs. Stay out there, you idiot. What? Stay out there, see if the dogs smell ya. Johnny's a big wuss. All he had to do was stay standing there and see if the dogs wanted to borrow him. And he ran off. The dogs are coming over to have a look for a minute there.
Well, look, it's peeking out the back of my shirt.
You're falling out.
It's slipping out everywhere. Where's the other? Where's the other one? No, there's only 3 on me. Wasn't there 4?
Yep.
The 4's already fallen out. Dogs are on me. They're hidden. Let's go deep into the bush. I'm here, bears. I'm here. Come and find me.
Johnny wishes dogs worked on runners. Have a look. He wishes.
I'm here, bears. I'm here. Come and find me. Come and eat me.
If he's scared of dogs, sniffing him when he's got hot dogs strapped to his body, what's he going to be like with a bear?
Or a woman.
Touche.
I'm sick of not seeing bears. There's bear bins everywhere, so I figure that's it. If I'm serious about a bear, I'm camping by a bear bin. I'm going to make the bears come to me.
What are you doing, you idiot? You seen any bears?
No?
What? Look at this.
Well, I was trying to get him to come out.
You're an idiot.
Slept horrid,
You idiot.
which is no surprise. Anchorage, the city that has wildlife all through it, everywhere. Black bears in town, brown bears in town, moose running through town. Once again, Dreamlivers are in town, so that means everything else is hiding.
So we've come to Earthquake Park because all the locals have said this is probably the best place to find moose. So we're gonna have a bit of a walk through and see if we can find some. Forget about dinner, I've had enough mozzies to survive a week.
We're getting bombed on. I'm in a pit of mozzie death right now.
What do you reckon to strip that?
That's a moose.
You reckon?
Moose, strip that.
It does look like something's rubbed antlers all the way up it.
Yep.
And it's probably about as high as a moose could get.
That's right. We saw the big bull moose.
We've seen a few mummers, a few calves, but we finally saw the big buck.
Big moose with big antlers just down here. There he is.
10 feet, 20 feet from this massive moose.
The rangers would be.
Velvet on his horns, on his antlers. He's massive, huge.
Well, when you're a Dreamliver, you don't observe safe viewing distance. And we're right on that guy.
Yeah, we're
right on him.
If there was a park ranger,
we were
wouldn't
like
be in trouble.
I was like, here to the ewe, the moose, and I wanted to get so much closer.
How close are we to this thing? Less than 8 meters, I'd say. And so now, the only thing left to do, Johnny, you know it.
See a bear? There's something up there and it's low. Unless it's just hidden by the trees.
Yeah, I reckon you might be onto a bear.
Is that a bear? Is that a baby bear? Or is that like a...
I hope it's a wolverine.
If it's a wolverine, I will kiss
Should
you.
we park?
Keep going. No, it's a porcupine. Porcupine, I think. Yeah, porcupine.
Coming up, frustration hits the team as camera extraordinaire Gim reaches breaking point.
All they've been doing is fart-assing around. Who knows what the hell they're doing.
That's next on the Aussie Dreamlivers.
Well, here we are once again. Walmart. Now we're back so Johnny can buy more hot dogs, more donuts, more soft drink. Pretty much the three most, and more M&Ms. The four most important things in his life. Well, chocolate in general.
What you got there, Baker?
Reindeer sausage.
You like a bit of reindeer sausage?
I accidentally put hot sauce on it. Boom. It's good, but it's freaking hot.
I'm gonna get you a bottle of water.
Look at that. There's no difference between hot sauce and tomato sauce. Like, it looks the same.
Need a bottle of water, do you?
Yeah, and yours is out, you tosser.
Sucking.
Man, it is good though. So hot. Far out.
Didn't see any bears. Didn't see any bears.
But what did we pick up?
Souvenir.
Yeah! We are Denali brothers forever.
You guys are gnarly idiots forever. When you're on a trip like this, it's all business and no pleasure. Again, we're back. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of sick of this place. We come here every day. We have seen a big bull moose. We saw a big bull moose last night. That was kind of cool. I was sick of it. I couldn't be stuffed with any more of that rubbish. It's more the constant crap that pours out of the mouth of the boys. The chances of finding a bear, I'm going to say, are 1 in a million.
We have seen dead nothing. No bears, no wolves, no caribou, no squirrels, no beavers, no nothing.
We never find anything.
What are you doing, you idiot? Get on the... You are a moron! You are a moron! Oh my goodness.
I was done. I was tired. I was sick of shenanigans, so I just got out of there.
Next time,
we meet the big man himself. Learn the art of combat fishing and acquire some stuff that's not ours.